Inside the BB&T Center, Jerome Burke and Braden Birch each have significant behind-the-scenes roles with the National Hockey League franchise. To eventually work in jobs like this is the reason they were attracted to the FAU MBA-sport Management program.
The program itself and how it's structured, how you're able to get an internship right away and sort of get your feet wet and seeing what you like, what you don't like, that was really attractive. I just didn't want to go to school just to go to school. I really wanted to mix those academic and practical experience together. And second of all, it was just a beautiful campus, beautiful place. I mean, what better to go to school in a nice place and get experience in a major market where we have like all the major sports.
I think the most appealing thing when I was a prospective student at FAU was the ability to obtain my MBA and further my educational pursuits, but also the ability to gain practical experience at the same time with the required full-time internship at FAU. There's only so much you can learn from a textbook and learn from professors. Sometimes you just need to be in the trenches and gain that practical experience that's so valuable in kickstarting your career.
Where was your internship?
So I actually interned here for 2 years with the Florida Panthers. So I was pretty fortunate to get a spot here in hockey operations and learn under some great hockey minds as Dale Towle and Eric Joyce and a lot of upper management. So I was really fortunate to be here.
How do you think the FAU program best prepared you to work now for the Florida Panthers?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of obviously your classes, obviously your classmates comes from all around the world, and you get to understand them and learn from them, and also your teachers. And you're able to, when you work at the same time you go to school, you're able to blend those two together, and it gives you a bigger perspective, or a better perspective on what it takes to be successful, what do you like, what you don't like, and I think that exposure was really the catalyst for my success so far in my career.
And sports is 24 hours a day. You never know what comes up, when it comes up. So it was really, I learned tremendous work ethic, and it's really put me in a position to succeed in the business world.
You've played a number of different roles in the Panther organization. Tell us what you're doing now.
I'm in finance, so basically I do everything I have to do with cash flow projections and financial statements and stuff like that. So I get to see the whole picture of the business. But I've also worked on the team side. I was a team service manager for 2 years, so I handled all logistics with the team, travel with the team. That was quite an experience to go through the highs and lows of a hockey season. We had great success and we had failures, and to go through that, and it was an amazing experience that I can translate in my day-to-day work today or even in the future.
So my position is Director of Hockey Operations for the Florida Panthers. I have a lot of different functions. Generally, I play a supporting role for Dale Towle and Eric Joyce and some of the other members of upper management. Most notably, I manage and monitor our cap and cash values for this year and projections moving forwards. I deliver player comparables to upper management for contract negotiations. I perform our league correspondence with the NHL, the NHLPA, and some other member clubs. I do a lot of coordinating for critical dates in the NHL calendar. So that's the draft, that's free agency, that's development camp, training camp, and some of the other deliverables that were required each season. And then I've been fortunate enough the last couple seasons to have an extended role in pro scouting. I help our pro scouts in identifying and evaluating talent in the NHL and the American League. So it's something that I always want to be part of is an NHL team. So it's really been a dream come true.